The human imagination still struggles to comprehend what was done here. Auschwitz, where humanity comes face to face with its ultimate capacity for evil. More than 1 million people were victims of the Nazi genocide here. They were gassed, shot, hanged, and then burned. Men, women, children, babies. There are voices that were never meant to be heard. 300 survivors are here for the anniversary, but the voice of witness is dwindling with time. A decade ago, there were 1,500. As an 11-year-old prisoner, Mordecai Ronan lost his mother, father, 2 sisters to the death chambers.
I don't believe it that I'm here. I can't believe it, I'm strong enough.
The horror reached its climax here, but it began for many in European cities which they thought civilized, where they felt secure. Saya Dugason, arrested in Paris, murdered in Auschwitz.
I want to show you, it's my own side, it's my own start.
Her daughter Madeleine escaped the roundup of French Jews by French police working for the Nazis.
I step down and I cry, and I know immediately at the moment it's finished. It's finished for my mother, I never see her.
Madeleine was hidden in the countryside by the resistance. Her mother was taken here to Drancy, a suburb of Paris, from where the Vichy French state sent more than 60,000 Jews to Auschwitz.
And I imagine my mother, and I imagine my aunt, imagine the whole family who made the same way, you know. Ah, c'était terrible, c'était terrible. All story from the whole thing come up. C'est pas possible.
Madeleine's mother was killed when Auschwitz was still in its early stages as an extermination centre.
Indoctrination and...
Gabor Hirsch was sent to Auschwitz with his family and last saw his mother towards the war's end.
I wanted to give her a piece of bread, and at the end I came back with 2 pieces of bread because she gave me her portion. Well, this was the last time I saw my mother.
Nearly 250,000 children were deported to Auschwitz. From the security of family life to a place of nightmares. What kept you alive?
Luck. You know, I was not very clever, I was not very pretty, I was not very strong.
But you were lucky.
I was lucky, yes.
On the day of liberation, these children were photographed by a Soviet soldier. Among them Gabor. 15 years old, he weighed just over 4 stone.
That's the boy.
Now for the first time in 70 years, he's being reunited with 4 other survivors from that photograph.
What's your name?
Gabor Hirsch.
Sure, I know Gabor Hirsch.
Yeah.
I even know the name.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recognize you. We both changed there.
Well,
for the survivors, Auschwitz is a story of limitless loss that they feel bound to tell and retell while they still can. And for humanity, it represents a collective moral catastrophe whose warnings about ethnic, religious and racial hatred go so often unheeded.